I've tested hundreds of AI tools, and honestly, most aren't worth your time, but a few genuinely stood out. These are tools that can save you hours, automate work, help you build things, and even create new income opportunities. So forget the hype. Let's look at the ones actually worth using. Tool number 1, chatbots. Let's start with something everyone has heard about, but very few people actually use properly. When most people think of AI chatbots, they only think about asking random questions. That's probably the biggest mistake. Tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Grok are much more than simple chatbots. Think of them as your personal assistant, business partner, programmer, designer, teacher, marketer, and researcher, all available 24 hours a day. For example, imagine you're a freelancer. Instead of spending hours writing proposals, replying to clients, creating invoices, or planning projects, you can ask an AI chatbot to help you do all of that in minutes. If you're a student, it can explain difficult topics in simple English, create study notes, generate quizzes, or even help you prepare for interviews. If you're a content creator, it can generate video ideas, write scripts, improve titles, suggest thumbnails, and even help plan your entire content calendar. The people making the most money with AI aren't just asking questions. They're using AI to complete real work faster. That's the difference. And if you've never explored what these chatbots can really do, you're leaving a lot of opportunities on the table. By the way, if you'd like a complete beginner's guide on how to use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Grok to earn money or improve productivity, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to make a dedicated video showing the full workflow. Tool 2. Lovable. Now imagine this. A client asks you to build a website. Normally, you'd need to know design, coding, debugging, and deployment. But what if you could simply describe the website in plain English? That's exactly what Lovable does. You tell it what kind of application or website you want, and it starts generating it for you. You can then customize the design, connect databases, and continue improving the project. This is especially useful for freelancers, startup founders, students, and developers who want to build ideas quickly. Even if you're not a professional programmer, Lovable can help you turn ideas into working products much faster than starting from scratch. And remember, businesses don't care how you built their website. They care whether it solves their problem. So if AI helps you deliver projects faster, you can spend more time finding new clients instead of writing repetitive code. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel and lets me know you'd like more videos like this. Tool 4. Miro. Here's another tool that many successful teams already use. Miro. At first glance, it looks like a digital whiteboard, but it's much more powerful than that. Imagine you're planning a YouTube channel. You have video ideas, sponsorship plans, content calendars, thumbnail concepts, editing workflows, and future goals. Instead of storing everything in random folders, you can organize everything visually inside one workspace. The same applies if you're building a startup, working with clients, or managing a team. Everyone can collaborate together in real time. Ideas become easier to understand because you can actually see the entire process instead of reading long documents. One thing I've learned is that successful people don't just collect ideas, they organize them. And Miro makes that surprisingly simple. If any of these tools catch your attention and you'd like a complete tutorial showing exactly how to use them step by step, just comment below with the tool's name. I'll create a full video dedicated to it. Tool 5. Higgsfield. Let's talk about creators. Creating high-quality videos usually takes expensive software and lots of editing skills. That's where Higgsfield comes in. Higgsfield uses AI to help create cinematic visuals and creative video content much faster. Instead of spending hours trying to achieve professional-looking results, AI helps generate effects and scenes that normally require advanced editing. For YouTubers, marketers, advertisers, and social media creators, this can dramatically reduce production time. Think about it. If you're able to produce better content in less time, you can upload more consistently. And consistency is one of the biggest factors behind channel growth. Better videos, less effort, more time to focus on creating. That's a combination every creator wants.
Tool 6, VidRush. Now let's say you've written a great script. The next challenge is turning that script into an engaging video. That's exactly where VidRush comes in. Creating videos from scratch usually means searching for stock footage, adding animations, editing clips, writing subtitles, and syncing everything together. It can easily take hours. VidRush speeds up that entire process. You simply provide your script or idea, and it helps generate visuals that match your content. Instead of staring at an empty timeline wondering what to add next, you already have a strong starting point. This is especially useful if you're running a faceless YouTube channel, creating educational content, or posting videos consistently on social media. Think about it. If you normally spend 6 hours editing one video and AI reduces that to 2 hours, you've just saved 4 hours. Over a month, that's dozens of extra hours you can spend creating more content or working with clients. Time is one of the most valuable assets you have. The creators who grow the fastest usually aren't the ones working the hardest. They're the ones using their time the smartest.
Tool 7, 21.dev. If you're a developer or even someone learning to code, you're going to love this one. One of the hardest parts of building websites isn't writing code. It's creating beautiful user interfaces. You spend hours searching for inspiration, copying designs, adjusting layouts, changing colors, and making everything look professional. That's where 21.dev helps. Instead of designing everything from scratch, it gives you high-quality UI components and modern design inspiration that you can quickly use in your own projects. Imagine a client asks you to build a dashboard. Instead of spending an entire day designing buttons, cards, navigation menus, and forms, you already have professional components ready to customize. That means you finish projects faster. And finishing projects faster means you can take on more clients. Whether you're a freelancer, student, startup founder, or front-end developer, this tool can save an incredible amount of time. If you'd like a complete tutorial where I build an actual website using 21st.dev, just comment 21st.dev below. I'll make a full step.
Tool 8, sim.ai. Let's move on to automation. Imagine having multiple AI tools working together automatically. Instead of opening one AI tool, copying the result, pasting it into another tool, and repeating the process again and again, sim.ai helps connect everything into one intelligent workflow. For example, imagine you receive a new client inquiry. The AI summarizes the message, creates a task, drafts a reply, updates your project board, and sends you a notification, all without you touching anything. That's the power of automation. The more repetitive work you eliminate, the more time you have for work that actually earns money. Businesses spend thousands trying to automate processes because they know automation saves both time and money. The good news? Today, individuals can do the same thing using AI. And once you understand automation, you'll start seeing opportunities.
Tool 9, Nano Banana. Now, this one is just fun, but it's also incredibly useful. Nano Banana helps generate creative AI images quickly while giving you more control over the final result. Whether you're creating YouTube thumbnails, social media graphics, marketing content, or experimenting with creative ideas, this tool makes the process much faster. One thing I really like is that you don't have to be a professional designer. You simply describe your idea, make a few adjustments, and let the AI do most of the heavy lifting. If you're creating content every week, even saving 20 minutes per thumbnail adds up over time. And here's something worth remembering. Content creators don't just compete with better ideas anymore. They also compete with better visuals. The faster you can create eye-catching graphics, the more attention your content can attract. By the way, if you're discovering new tools today, take 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. Here on Nichezy, I don't just share popular AI tools. I try to find hidden gems that can genuinely improve the way you work and create.
Tool 10, Hype Fury.
Growing on social media sounds easy until you actually try doing it every day. You have to think of new posts, decide when to publish them, reply to people, stay consistent, and somehow avoid running out of ideas. That's where Hype Fury comes in. It's built for creators who want to grow their online presence without spending their entire day on social media. You can schedule posts, recycle your best performing content, organize ideas, and keep your accounts active, even when you're busy. Imagine writing 10 high-quality posts on a Sunday. Instead of manually posting them throughout the week, Hype Fury handles the schedule for you. This means you're still showing up consistently while you're focusing on creating videos, working with clients, or simply taking a break. And consistency is one of the biggest reasons successful creators continue growing. You don't always need to work more. Sometimes you simply need better systems.
Tool 12, N8N. This might be one of the most powerful AI tools on this entire list. N8N isn't just another chatbot. It's an automation platform. Imagine this. Someone fills out a form on your website. Automatically, the information goes into Google Sheets. A confirmation email is sent. A task is created in Notion. Slack gets notified. Your CRM is updated. And AI even writes a follow-up email. All of this happens without you clicking a single button. That's what N8N can do. Businesses pay automation experts thousands of dollars to build workflows like these. If you learn N8N, you can offer automation services to businesses, agencies, and startups. This is one of those skills that's becoming more valuable every year. If you'd like me to create a complete beginner series on N8N where we build real automations together, comment N8N below. I think it deserves its own playlist.
Tool 13, Granola. Meetings are useful. Taking notes during meetings, not so much. Because while you're busy writing everything down, you often miss important parts of the conversation. That's exactly why Granola exists. Instead of worrying about notes, you can focus on the discussion. Granola listens, understands the conversation, and creates organized notes automatically. After the meeting, you get a clean summary with action points and important details. Imagine you're talking to a client. Instead of saying, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" you stay focused on the conversation because AI is handling the notes. Whether you're a freelancer, business owner, manager, or student, this can save you a surprising amount of time. And the best part? Your notes stay organized instead of being scattered across notebooks and documents.
Tool 15, Draftly. If you've ever sat in front of your computer for 30 minutes trying to write the first sentence, you're not alone. Writing is hard. Whether it's an email, a blog, a LinkedIn post, a YouTube description, or social media content, starting is usually the hardest part. That's where Draftly helps. Instead of giving you a blank page, it helps generate a strong first draft that you can improve and personalize. Think of it like having a writing partner who helps you overcome writer's block. It doesn't replace your creativity, it simply helps you move faster. Many successful creators don't publish more because they have more talent. They publish more because they have better systems. And Draftly can become one of those systems. If you'd like a full video where I compare Draftly with ChatGPT and show which one performs better for writing content, let me know in the comments. Tool 16, Pomelo AI. Let's be honest, most of us waste a lot of time switching between apps. One minute you're checking emails, the next minute you're searching for a document. Then you're trying to remember where you saved an important note. It breaks your focus. That's where Pomelo AI comes in. Think of it as an intelligent assistant that helps organize your work and keeps important information within reach, so you spend less time searching and more time actually getting things done. Imagine you're managing multiple freelance clients. Instead of digging through folders, messages, and notes, AI helps you find what you need almost instantly. It may sound like a small improvement, but saving even 20 minutes every day adds up to over 120 hours in a year. That's time you can spend learning a new skill, finding clients, or building your own business. Remember, becoming more productive isn't about working longer. It's about removing unnecessary work.
Tool 18, Deploy. Building something is only half the journey. Eventually, you need to launch it. And that's where many beginners get stuck. They spend weeks creating an app or website, but have no idea how to put it online for other people to use. Deploy helps simplify that process. Instead of worrying about complicated setup steps, you can publish your projects faster and with much less effort. Imagine you're a student who just finished building your first portfolio, or a freelancer delivering a website to a client, or a startup launching its first product. The faster you can deploy your work, the faster you can start getting feedback, attracting users, and even earning money. A finished project sitting on your computer makes zero income. A published project can open doors to opportunities. That's why learning how to launch your work is just as important as learning how to build it. My final advice. Before we finish, I want to share something important. After trying hundreds of AI tools, I realized something. The people benefiting the most from AI aren't the ones with access to the most tools. They're the ones who master a few tools and use them consistently. You don't need 50 AI subscriptions. You don't need to chase every new trend. Pick a handful of tools that solve real problems for you. Learn them well. Use them every day. Build skills around them. And over time, those skills can become freelance services, business opportunities, or even your own products. AI isn't replacing people. It's helping people who are willing to learn. The sooner you start, the bigger your advantage will be. Those were 20 AI tools that genuinely stood out after exploring hundreds of options. Now I want to hear from you. Which tool are you most excited to try? Drop its name in the comments below. And if there's a specific tool from today's video that you'd like me to cover in a complete step-by-step tutorial, let me know. I'll make a dedicated video showing exactly how to use it. If you found even one valuable tool today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Nichezy, and share it with someone who loves discovering useful technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.